Hi everyone, it's Mel, and today we're going to be doing a 2024 collection video. As a time of recording, I think it's 18th December. The reason I haven't posted in the middle of 2023 was because I didn't really buy anything and didn't really see the need to make a video about it because it's just generally going to be like the same stuff. But I have bought more things within the last few months, so let's just get started. Let's just start with this top shelf over here. I still have him. Yep. And yes, I just realized that he had a re-release. Have I talked about this before? I don't even know. But I'm still glad I have him. I don't care that I paid more for him during that time. I just think that the time I had him was worth the money that I paid for him. That's him. And then we have the official Banana Fish illustration book for the manga. And yeah, I still have this propped up here, just so it's like really symmetrical. And speaking of which, another Ashling's figure. I got the re-release version this time because he does look a little bit more plainer color-wise, but you know, it's nice to have, especially when he's like dicked out in this really cool suit here. Then I have Ozymandias here, just chilling, just on the edge of the table, just like, you know, separating the two shelves. Then I got plushie Ash here. I just figured I'd keep him in the box because like I really do like this coaster. Also, I got AG here as well. I just don't want them getting dirty because, you know, I don't want to have to clean them, especially if it's like fabric. And then I have the shot glass, still having it, just in case I ever rewatch the show. I don't know if I ever will in a while because, like I said, like I'm pretty sure I've watched the entire thing like 14 times and I'm pretty burnt out. Then I have this from a birthday present from my friend Johanna. She gave this to me because she thought it was actual like Banana Fish merch, but then when she read closer, it wasn't, but she thought it was funny, so yeah, she just gave it to me and it just looks really cute, you know? I mean, as a Banana Fish fan myself, I quite like the combination between black and yellow, you know, so yeah. I have a little Pochita pin over here. I don't really use it, but it's nice to display it. Yeah. And AG, oh my gosh. He is my favorite plushie of the two because, oh my lord, he looks so goofy. Look at him. Whoa. So onto the actual books. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? So we have all Banana Fish here, still displayed the same. Probably never gonna change the display of this shelf. I just like it, you know, the colors and everything. I'm currently up to, I think, volume 8. I have not read the physical version, like all of it. I've only read of it online, but I think what's stopping me is the burnout. So if I'm ever interested in, you know, rereading the series again, then at least I have this. I mean, I would definitely not want to sell this like anytime soon. Then we have this little just a little cat plushie, just putting it there for symmetrical reasons as well. We have the two Guardians here, Uranus and Neptune. They are my favorite anime couples ever, and they're so cute. Like, I just had to get like the cards of them. They're so shiny, oh my gosh. Right, and then I got volume 1 of Sailor Moon in Japanese here again from my friend Cal. I think this was just a gift that, you know, he found. Then I have all of the bunkos of California Monogatari. If you don't know this series, you probably don't. It was never translated in English, but it's Akemi Yoshida's first work, and some people say it's like the prototype of Banana Fish. I read it like 3 times. It's really good. I'm pretty grateful that I have these. Like, even if they're translated in English, I'll probably just still keep these because, like, I think these were like published in the 90s, so I mean, I'm not a 90s kid, so I didn't grow up with that kind of stuff. And then we have number 6. Ignore that. I'll sort that out later. Absolutely iconic series. One of the first physical mangas I've ever read. Ever, because back then I used to just read online. But when I picked this up, Like, it was amazing, blew me out of the water, really encouraged me to start collecting just in general and getting interested in physical books rather than just digital. Then continuing this sort of area, we have Requiem of the Rose King complete, and this little stand that I got from my friend Tori for my birthday. You know, I'm starting to think that I get a lot of birthday presents just like displayed here. Honestly, I do recommend this series, like if you're into Game of Thrones or if you're into the Henriette or anything like that. The ending, solid. I mean, it's not like mind-blowing, but like it's a pretty solid ending. So like I do recommend you check it out if you're interested. That sort of time period of the War of the Roses. Next, we got this little Pokemon, a birthday present from Johanna. So cute. It's just taking a nap over there, just moving them aside for Death Note. I think this is one of the first omnibuses I've ever gotten. This is, I think, the second physical manga I've actually bought, like, ever. This was like around 70 something AUD. Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. I don't normally read this when I travel, but like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna read this again. It's very heavy, but if I ever did, I'm sure I'm gonna have a great time because, you know, I just can't give it away. It's just been with me for such a long time. And this is from Tokyo Pop, replay by Saki Tsukahara, and East Coast Manga gave this to me, yeah, for Christmas, I believe. I think last year or last year, I'm not sure. I occasionally reread this. It's also really good. I find that the writing, it's a little bit more slower paced than typical BL, which I do quite like because like character development and stuff like that. The writing is really good too, so yeah, check it out, it's pretty solid. Then I have Sailor Uranus. If you can't tell already, she's sort of my favorite sailor from Sailor Moon. Yeah, I got this as another Christmas present, wow. And then we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Absolutely iconic. I'm probably not gonna buy any more volumes because I do quite like the season 0 era. Then I have Joey and Yami being displayed there. I got this little fella from a convention like many years ago. I still have him because, you know, shiny. And I got this card, $10 from, I think, another convention from a few years back, 3 years back maybe. Yeah, Dark Magician, so fucking cool, in Japanese too. So you can tell, I mean, I really like shiny things. Just gonna, you know, display them there. Okay, second tier. Lighting may get darker, apologies. We have Utena, the two, would you call them omnibuses? I guess so. I mean, let me just say this, if you're thinking of buying it, I would say buy it if you're like a really big fan of the franchise. To me, I would rather just rewatch the show than read this because I feel like writing wise the show just does it better. Yeah, but it does look really pretty and I did get a free poster, so like, you know, I can't complain. And then I have Utena After the Revolution. So pretty, so beautiful. I mean, I just love the franchise, you know what I'm saying? So I had to get the well, it's not coming. I just had to get, you know, the sequel and everything. Or I guess the epilogue. You call it epilogue, yeah. Then I have Devilman complete. I love Devilman. It's so hilarious. It's so funny. I love the Netflix reboot and I love the book. I love the OVAs. I love everything about this series. It's just, I mean, what can I say? It's Devilman. It's a classic for a reason. Then I got Ryoko Ikeda's Claudine. It's a relatively thin book, but like, it's a really good story. And I got this on sale from QBD, I believe. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Like, even if you just sort of want to like get into the shoujo demographic or anything, I highly recommend this. And this author just in general. I mean, like, they just make amazing content and work. I have Rose of Versailles complete. I mean, I learned a lot about the French Revolution and life during that time period. Highly recommend you read this too if you really like historical fiction. Then we have the Italian edition of One Room Angel. I don't even think there's an English edition of this, but I got the angelic edition. It is angelic for sure. Like, look at this. Do I need to say more? Like, look, so beautiful. And typically I guess you would display it like that so that you know what book it is, but I love displaying it like this because I just love this quote. And just this whole setup, like, so beautiful. Hopefully when I do get more books, because I do plan on getting more books in general, I won't have to take down this display and pack it up because I really do like it. It's just so pretty, so beautiful. I love the pastels and the colors and everything. Moving on to this side, what do you know? The Danmei corner. So obviously to start off, we have all of the Mo Xiang-Tongshu books that have been out now. I'm looking forward to her 4th book. Whenever it does release, I'm definitely gonna purchase it because she's been coming out with bangers. I'm telling you. Personal favorite, Scum Villain. You might hate it, you might love it, but you know it. It's Scum Villain. I have reread this, I believe, 3-4 times already, and I don't really get tired of it. The humor is right up my alley. It's amazing. I love it. So many of my personal usernames for like just various stuff and like just like nicknames in various like Discord servers is literally just Peerless Cucumber. And then we got all of Grandmaster, absolutely amazing. And yes, for all of these, I did and am planning on getting the special editions. So, you know, stuff with like extra goodies, stickers, posters, etc. And I love the bookmarks, holy crap. Bookmarks gotta be one of my favorite parts, and stickers. Speaking of which, I don't even know if you know this, I collect stickers. I love collecting stickers. I've been collecting stickers, I think, since I was like 3 years old. Not 3, sorry, in year 3, not 3 years old. But hey, I might have had some sticker books when I was 3 years old too. I stopped collecting them when I was like in grade 4, but got back into it, you know, getting back into hobbies that you loved. It's really cool. And yeah, so that is the standee that is from the special edition. It's so pretty. Let me do a little bit of close-up. Yeah, and it's like a book and everything. So cool. There you go, all of Heaven Official's Blessing. Might as well just show off the covers. I love the art. Dude, cover art just, it hits every time. Look at that. Oh my gosh, can I even show that? I mean, I'm gonna show it. Look at that. Wow, stunning. Beautiful. Splendid. So unique. Never been seen before. So romantic. Oh my goodness. Ugh. So yeah, that's all of the Mo Xiang-Tongshu stuff. And now it is the Meat Bun stuff. Meat Bun, for real, has to be one of my favorite authors, hand down. I feel like her writing is just phenomenal. You might disagree, you might agree, doesn't really matter, everyone has their own taste. I prefer Meat Bun's writing to Mo Xiang-Tongshu's, but just ever so slightly. I think they both are absolutely amazing. It's just personal preference kind of thing with the type of content she writes, right? So yeah, just to clear that up. I don't want to get any hate, guys. So yeah, we have Husky. I'm up to book 4. Oh, why did I... Guys, if you can't tell, the ones that are like out are ones I haven't read yet. I learned this through Plan Manga's videos and advice. Yeah, you should watch him too, by the way. You should watch him too. He's amazing. He does lots of like informative news about what manga's coming out and everything. So yeah, I'm up to volume 4. I literally just got this volume yesterday. Yeah, I literally just got this yesterday, so that's why I was holding off making a video until today. Yeah, and then we got Remnants of Filth. Oh my gosh, guys, I have to tell you a story about this. Literally, when I got, was it the first or second volume? When I got the first volume of Remnants of Filth, right? It was raining and there were literally like snails and slugs everywhere, all over the packet. Like, and the thing was, it's because I took it out at night when, like, you know, all of the critters were like running about and whatever. And so literally, it's so fitting because of the title. Need I say more? And then of course we got volume 2. I'm waiting for volume 3 to come out. I'm just planning on binging them all because like I just really love this series. Then we have the priest section. I have not read any priest works ever, and I had higher expectations and stuff. Guardian is her first work, or like an early work, I could be wrong. And I read this translation and I was like, it kind of felt like a group project where some people did the work and some people didn't. Okay, you can take that however you want, but I do hope that the translation for book 2 is a lot better and a lot better edited, because like, I mean, I feel like, this being written in 2013, like I kind of understand that some stuff may have not aged well, like I'm taking that into context, but overall it's engaging, I just don't want to regret having purchased the books to read this series. That's the issue, right? I also, Stars of Chaos, I think the people working on this were like a different team. I have not read this yet. I was planning on reading all of Guardian and then Stars of Chaos, just moving like one series at a time. People say good things about this one too. I read the first chapter a very long time ago and the world building seemed really interesting. Can't wait to read that one. Little Mushroom. So I have, it's complete, it's just 2 books. This changed my whole interpretation of what the fuck the end of the world would be like. This, low-key, changed my life. Holy crap. I'm not even surprised that this won a silver award for like sci-fi fiction 2021 or 2020, I believe. So on the 3rd tier here, we have JoJo Part 1. I might give this away. I am not really sure what to do with this volume because I don't have the intention of collecting more of this series, so who knows, I might just rehome it. And then we have Tutera complete, and then we have Andromeda Stories, which I initially thought Keiko wrote this. She only illustrated it because it was a collab with a different author. This is not my favorite work of hers, to be honest. Like, I know she didn't write the story, but like, I would have been okay if I didn't have this, but I mean, I am a Keiko fan, so I kind of need it. And then we have QQ Sweeper, which is a series that my friend Amy gave me, volume 1. A lot of people have actually told me that they were looking for volume 1 of this series and that I had it and that it was really rare. I did not know that until they told me, so damn, I'm not sure what to do with it because it's unfortunate because I don't intend on continuing with this series. It's just not for me personally, so who knows, I might rehome it to someone that actually is collecting the series and doesn't have a volume 1. Who knows? We shall see. Then we have basically all of part 1 complete of Chainsaw Man. Amazing series. Then we have a Nier figure that I got for my birthday. Yeah, there's a little twirl there. I have not actually played the game. My friends just bought it for me to encourage me to play the game. Yeah. And then we have volumes 1 to 3 of Hanger. I'm very happy to hear, very, very happy to hear that volume 4 is finally coming out. Holy guacamole. It's been, what, 5 years or something since a volume came out? I could be wrong. Maybe this one's like 2020 or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, very happy about that. And then we have Howling Moon. I think this is complete. It should be complete. I sort of just bought it for... I bought it for the cover, as you typically would. It's nothing fantastic. It's sort of just something that you would read if you really just don't want to think, you know. And then we have The Summer Hikaru Died, which is almost the opposite. It is an amazing series. I thought this was just going to be complete with 2 volumes, because I didn't read this when the fan translations were out, because I was like, Oh, I don't know how good it's gonna be. I'll just wait until the physicals come out and I check it out. It's really fucking good. Then we have The Poem of Wind and Trees, the Italian edition, which is Il Poema del Vento e degli Alberi. We have it complete. And yes, I am still on volume 3. How does that still happen? I don't know. I have been neglecting reading this for a while. I think I've only read the equivalent of like one chapter of volume 3 throughout the entirety of 2023, so like, yeah. And then we have Verso la Terra, which is basically Italian edition of Tu Terra up there. As you guys know, I bought this thinking that I could only manage to get the English version for like more than $100 each, right? But then I found these for like a really good price, still very pricey, but for a much better price. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably keep this because there is extra stuff in here that you don't see in the English edition, so yeah, I will still keep it, also because it's Keiko, right? How can I give it away? Then we have Roll Over and Die. I just finished reading this volume, and it's like, I know I said probably like in this kind of era, like, oh, it's getting a bit boring and like I don't really know if the writing's gonna hold up. Volume 4 is great, and volume 3 was really good. So if you don't know whether to like keep reading this, I think you should, because I believe volume 5 may come out sometime this year or next year, or whatever the author plans on doing with this series, because honestly, no one knows. And then we have Boyfriend and Hate by Sakura. I don't even know if I can show the cover for this one. Just use your imagination. As you can tell with the title, you don't really have to think when you're reading it. This was so expensive. I think I bought this for like $45 in store, because like I think that's the only place I could find it during that time. I read it. Solid. Amazing. I mean, I really don't know like how to comment on something like this. And then we have Deadlock, volumes 3 and 4. I am at some point planning to get volume 1 and 2 to finish it off, because I've reread this like 5 times online. I just need volumes 1 and 2 to like, so I can binge it again. Then we have a CTK work, Midnight Rain. I thought this one was alright. I haven't read Midnight Rain before until I bought this edition. Unfortunately, the edition I bought, or the copy I bought, it was cut a little bit too high, so there was literally one piece of dialogue I could not read because it was just sliced off. So I had to look online to see what the character actually said. It's kind of annoying, but I bought it. It's kind of on me. So then we have Gunbraid Sisters. I read a few chapters of volume 1. Really amazing, really great. It's super up my alley. This is giving what Samuel Paris couldn't, okay? If you hated Samuel Paris like me, read Gunbraid Sisters. Then we have Dig Fight Island. I mean, you guys already know. You guys already know what it's about. Need I say more? And then of course there's Yarichin, Bitch Club. We're up to volume 5. I'm up to date. And again, need I say more? Like, the plot is thickening though. Like, you just thought that it was just all fun and games? No. There is so much freaking lore in this series. I don't even know how to explain it. And of course, last but not least, maybe the least, because like I can't read it. I cannot read it because it is in Japanese. Black Butler, volume 3. That Amy also got me. I'm still probably gonna keep this. I probably won't give it away. Yeah, if I ever just wanted to practice Japanese, I don't know when I will, but if I ever do, then I'll use this as like a reference. And then on this end, we have more of the art books and like copies of books that don't really fit in these very smaller shelves. So starting from here, we have the key animations of Banana Fish, the anime. This was one of the last things I got a hold of. I mean, it was great. It's fantastic. need I say more? And then we have this, oh, wrong side. It's more of a animator's work. I wouldn't necessarily say portfolio, but kinda. They worked on Utena and Evangelion and of course Banana Fish. They've worked on a lot of famous stuff, which is really cool. I think they worked on Gurren Lagann as well. And then we have the staff book for Banana Fish. It is in this very poorly maintained envelope. Oh guys, if you ever want me to do a video on the Banana Fish merch that I have and own, not just the books, but like other pieces of merchandise and stuff, then yeah, I'll definitely do it. But I just don't know who wants to see it, so like, if you guys ever do, then put it in the comments. Yar. And then we have the, what is this again? The concept art book. Yeah, of Banana Fish. They have concept art of the locations, of the weapons, of like their fashion. It's amazing, honestly. Like the process of pre-production and stuff is so cool. And then we have the, what is it? Rebirth Perfect Edition. I got this one in Japanese because it was cheaper. Also, I got it before the Italian version came out, which kind of bummed me out because I can't read Japanese. I only collected it because, you know, why not? But I kind of wish I waited for a bit. And then we have the animation guide. Look at how gorgeous that is. Absolutely beautiful. And then we have art book. Stunning. It's kind of unfortunate that I cannot display this because I actually have another figurine here, but it's not very safe for work. So I had to put it away, and on top of that, it's just not going to be standing up correctly if I do that. And then of course, there is my 1985 edition of Poem of Wind and Trees, which is really cool. I'm never giving this away. Hell no, this is like a piece of history in my collection. This is probably the oldest thing in my collection, and honestly, like, I'm so proud to have this. Like, the fact that I even managed to like get something from that time period. Crazy, absolutely insane. Then of course we have some doujins here. These are Japanese, my friend gave me. And yes, I play Genshin. So here's a Kabetham doujin that I got from the author, Palm Tree Hero. Shout out Palm Tree Hero, because I read this and it was actually amazing. I got it from a con. Definitely check them out, and definitely like pick this up and have a read if you're a fan of the pairing. And then of course, my 90s editions of They Were 11 from Viz. Yeah. Very cool. So we got all the volumes there, just showing the covers and whatnot. Very cool. And then this is Akimi Yoshida's sort of like works. Just like a little book all about her series that she's written like over the years of her career and everything. It's really cool. Whoop. And then, of course, last but not least, the One Piece. I got back into reading this after watching the Netflix adaptation, and I'm relatively enjoying this right now. It's something that's really nice to read if you just want to relax and stuff like that. And of course, right now I'm up to Nami's hometown arc. Yeah. And I think that's everything. Let's go. By the way, I had to re-record this because the file got corrupted. So yeah, that's like my whole collection so far, 2024. Let's go. I am very much looking forward to how my collection grows throughout the year and the years beyond, and especially how it will look like. Like, who knows, maybe I'll get another shelf. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just have to keep working with what I got. Because I definitely know for a fact I am going to be collecting a lot more books. I have so many pre-orders. I have pre-orders for like so much Danmei, and of course Hikaru, and then Hanger, and like so many other works. So yeah, just to close off, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you maybe in the middle of the year, maybe in 2025. But yeah, I'll see you whenever. Adios.